In a distant future, the human race has undergone a remarkable transformation, evolving into a society where gender is defined by testosterone levels rather than biological sex. While there is only one gender, male, the gender segregation is based on the hormonal composition of its individuals. Within this society, a complex system has emerged, separating individuals based on their testosterone levels into two distinct categories, the masculine and the feminine. In a distant future, the human race has undergone a remarkable transformation, evolving into a society where gender is defined by testosterone levels rather than biological sex. While there is only one gender, male, the gender segregation is based on the hormonal composition of its individuals. Within this society, a complex system has emerged, separating individuals based on their testosterone levels into two distinct categories, the masculine and the feminine. Conversely, men whose testosterone levels fall below a specific threshold begin a transformative journey, rejecting their biological masculinity. Through the administration of hormones designed to initially suppress testosterone and increase estrogen levels, these individuals embark on a path of embracing femininity. The feminized males are trained in roles typically associated with females, such as caregivers, nurturers, and facilitators of social harmony. They adapt their appearance, adopting the dress, mannerisms, and behaviors traditionally associated with women. Social and romantic interactions with the masculine males are encouraged, fostering traditional courtship rituals between the two genders. The boundaries of this newfound gender structure are further pushed when the time is deemed right. The feminized partners, having embraced their roles as the new females, are entrusted with an additional responsibility. The female breeder. Pioneering advances in medical science have revolutionized reproduction, enabling these individuals to conceive and carry children from their masculine partners. We begin our story with Matthew, our protagonist on his 18th birthday. This milestone marks a significant turning point in Matthew's life as he undergoes tests to determine his testosterone levels and other defining characteristics. The outcome of these tests may mark the start of his journey into the role of a new female, shaping his destiny and challenging his understanding of self. Matthew stood nervously in the sterile examination room, the weight of anticipation resting heavily on his shoulders. The room's white walls seemed to close in on him, amplifying his unease. Dr. Williams, a compassionate and experienced medical professional, entered the room with a warm smile. His demeanor exuded a comforting presence, helping to alleviate some of Matthew's anxiety. Dr. Williams was clad in a white lab coat, carrying a clipboard with Matthew's file, ready to assess his testosterone levels and other defining characteristics.
"Good morning, Matthew," Dr. Williams greeted kindly. "How are you feeling today? A little bit nervous?" Matthew, with a slightly trembling voice, managed a hesitant smile. "I'm a little apprehensive, I suppose. This day has been on my mind for a long time, and now that it's finally here, it's both exciting and overwhelming." Understanding Matthew's mixed emotions, Dr. Williams nodded empathetically. "It's completely normal to feel that way. This assessment is an important milestone in your life. Remember, whatever the results may be, we are here to support and guide you through your journey." Dr. Williams gestured for Matthew to take a seat on the examination table. Matthew complied, his gaze fixed on the floor, his mind filled with a flurry of thoughts. "Let's proceed with the testosterone level check, shall we?" Matthew nodded and extended his slender arm. Dr. Williams started on the blood test. "It's completely understandable to be nervous. This evaluation is an important step in determining your assigned role. Have you thought about how you would feel if the results are within the female spectrum? I'm not sure. Matthew replied, hesitating. I was the only one in my group of friends who fell into the lower level of the spectrum. Everyone else is starting on masculine conditioning next week. I guess that's why I feel apprehensive. Dr. Williams maintained a gentle and comforting demeanor, nodding silently and understanding the weight of the moment for his young patient. Finally, he said, "You know, Matthew, it's very common to feel how you are feeling. But I've worked in this hospital for over 10 years, and I've seen all sorts of young men come through this hospital. Some nervous like you, some happy, and some downright terrified." He carefully labeled the vials of blood with Matthew's identification tag before continuing. "I see a number of them again, 3 or 4 years later. But I would barely recognize any of them if it wasn't for these ID tags. Do you know why that is?" Matthew shook his head silently. "They are usually heavily pregnant, some are even giving birth for the second or third time. They are all beaming with happiness and holding onto the arms of their bigger masculine partner. They are loving every moment in their new gender, their masculine life, gone and forgotten." With a smile, Dr. Williams handed over a clipboard and a pen. "We have a 99% satisfaction rate." Matthew nodded with a nervous smile and signed on the dotted line.